Well, g'day tubes. Holy frig, it's cold out here. There we go. Minus 19. Feels like minus 29 with the wind chill. And that stiffened up the river a little bit overnight. A little bit still flowing there. Holy, that would have been pretty good. Flash freeze there. It's still a little bit open over here yet too, but she's got a layer on her anyways, that's for sure. Holy crap. Go away, cold. Anyways, frigidly, very, very icy cold out here. It's really hard to hold a camera when you got bare hands sticking out. Wow. Well, we're gonna try the old girl here. I don't really know what's gonna happen. It may not go. So this is gonna be a cold start trying this little bit lighter weight oil I put in last time. I didn't use the 1540, which is there. I used the I think it was a 1030. Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference, but whew, it's a good day to try her. Holy, it freaking sucks out here. Whew. And of course I got all the way down here this morning, and I was wearing my other pants yesterday. I forgot my key for this thing in my other pants, so now it's on the ground. So I had to go back up the house and get the key, which sucked. But anyways, we're gonna put them in there. We're gonna grid heat them and let that grid heat for a minute. It doesn't take long to heat it up if the battery's good. And give her a crank here. Let's see if she will go. Minus 19. Holy frig, that's awesome. Way better. That's the way she used to be at one time when it was newer. So I guess it's not wicked super cold out here, but minus 19's pretty cold, and I think I had trouble at minus 14 before trying to get her started. Well, that's good. I'll just let her sit there and run warm right up. I was wondering if the fuel lines might have been gelled up a little bit, but I guess they're okay. It's not hesitating or anything, so it must be sucking fuel. I think I do have some of that stuff in the fuel too, though, that I treat it with. Helped it from gelling up. Should be doing a little bit of that every time I put some in it now, I guess. But so there's that one going. Let's see, just for fun, if we can get this guy just to start up. I might even open this door too. And we'll do the same heating treatment as we did on the other one, except this one's going to need a lot more. Now we got juice anyway, so that's good. I'm gonna have to give this a real good juice in here, I think. Let's try her there. Holy cow! Even that one started pretty good. Oh, having second thoughts. He says, whoa, it's cold, let's pour that fuel to her. Get her warmed up and faster so it doesn't stall out. I guess they really pour the fuel to her, and it's pretty much barfing out raw fuel, or it's just not dripping out the tailpipe. Well, let's do another cold start here, and this one I'm not going to warm at all. I'm just gonna give her, we're just gonna give her, see how well it starts up. Holy! Free for frickin' free! Come on now! I don't even know if that's right. Wow, it almost looks like the place is on fire. There's so much smoke pouring out everywhere here. Makes you kind of wonder a little bit, maybe. Apparently it's not, though. It's not on fire. But, holy cow, 3 for friggin' 3. I can't believe her. Okay, so there are the pins for the trailer, and might just give that guy a little scrub too. I just, well, sort of cleaned some of the crud off of this one. Missed a little bit there though. I guess if you really wanted to go to, I don't really know if you could do it on these little things, but I was thinking, you know, you could throw a couple of little grease fittings on here. But I don't know. Yeah, those had rusted a little bit. But I don't know if you'd really want to tap and drill and tap that and put a grease fitting in or not. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, you know what else I want to do while I got her inside actually is I got different lights for it. I got some nice LED lights. They're up at the house though, of course. And you have to get these ones poked out. You have to get kind of in the side, and they're just kind of sitting in this rubber dewey here. It's easier to get the light out, I think, than trying to get the grommet part out and the whole light back in and everything. So I'll have to try to get those out because that would look better with some nice LEDs. I don't know why. Everything else all along the sides are all LEDs and everything. I think these ones were LEDs, if I can remember right. Maybe they're not. But everything else was LED on it, except they put these normal taillights on it. It's like, okay. But I do actually have a set up at the house there. But I'll have to grab them before, you know, we take her out of here. But look at the way the floorboards have done their things, eh? I don't know if this is such a good idea, factory putting these kind of boards on it, because this one's, you know, warped this way, this one's kind of twisted that way, and this one sunk a bit. Like, I don't know, like when I actually bought it like that, and he's like, oh well, they did throw a couple more screws in, you can see in this board here, because they knew about it. So he tried to fire a few more screws in to suck her down. It didn't do anything. He's like, well, bring her back, we don't have lumber right now here, but bring her back and then we'll fix it for you. I never did. So, you know, I probably should have, or should still, but I don't know. I was almost thinking of getting some of that, maybe some of that marine plywood, maybe, and then replace that deck with that stuff. Probably be better. I don't know. They just don't sit nice, you know. But as far as I know, around here, I'd probably have to get it from those guys too. I don't know where you get the marine plywood from. It's a special stuff, right? Probably wicked expensive too, but I think this stuff's like 3/4 inch, so it's, you know, that would be an expensive sheet, and you'd need a couple of few because it's 6, well, not quite 6, I guess it's 6 probably the inside of these. Maybe it is the deck, 6 by 10. Could be 10 by, yeah, 6 by 10 probably, so I don't know. But I got to get the crap blown out of the rails on this thing too, but I got to unloosen all these so I can move the little slider deweys around. So I'll just unhook her all. And pull that right out. That one's got to come through the thing. I had lots of straps holding her back on, so that was good. She didn't move nowhere. That one's good. And I'll have to unloosen that one. This one I just ran through into the front. So there's no real tie downs on the front of this trailer, which kind of sucks. I just kind of used the corner posty thing, which I don't really think you're supposed to tie much to. So apparently this one I didn't want it blown around, and we got lots all wrapped around here, so bear with me. Holy. Okay. So that is good. That is good. out there for a minute. I got a bucket actually for those, but it's in the back of my truck, I guess still. Okay, so we got to get a. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I was wondering about vacuuming. Maybe start blowing it out and then put the blower here and then the vacuum here. As I'm blowing it, it'll suck it kind of, you know, instead of just blowing it all over the bed of the trailer again. Okay, let's get something set up and get that cleaned out. Well, here's going to be another cold start. I don't know if it needs air, but fired up like it wasn't even cold out. That's pretty sweet. That's good. That made me happy. But anyways, we got to run out some hose. To there. Oh, I also got some cutting fluid too. Look what I got at that same place I bought the drill press and other stuff at. For use in all metals, except those reactive with water, such as magnesium. For drilling, reaming, sawing, turning, tapping, boring, broaching, and milling. Does not contain trilurosilane, sulfur, oil, or toxic chemicals. Well, that's good. Disposable down the drain, although it says do not drink or do not inhale fumes. So it's like, oh, that's great. Contains no toxic chemicals. Well, I freaking kind of hope so. It says apply a few drops to the tool, the contacts work, and as pressure builds up. Evaporation leaves a light protective coating, easily removable with water, which is fine. Use adequate ventilation to avoid excess of inhalation or skin contact. Keep out of eyes. Well, yeah, in your eyeballs. Keep out of eyes. Don't swallow. Keep away from children. Unlikely route of entry to normal or normal hazardous vapors. Oh, didn't need much air. Prolonged contact may irritate the skin. Eyes, irritation, ingestion, nausea, and then all the first aid stuff. So apparently you're not to water this down either. I thought I read that somewhere on here. Yeah, that's what it says up here. Apply a few drops to the tool as the contacts will work, so you don't water that down or anything. Some of that stuff you'd water down whatever percent, right? So we're gonna try that maybe later. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't got my vault here yet today, so I wanted to try maybe doing some drilling here, but I don't know, we'll see. I've had a rough night last night. The last couple of nights, almost 3 nights have been rough, and I don't know what the heck's been going on, but just not sleeping good, you know. And it's like, what the crap? I even went to bed at like 8 o'clock last night, just after I closed the gate. Wife looks at me, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm tired, I don't feel good, I'm going to bed. She looks at me kind of weird, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Oh, and then I think I slept for like an hour and a bit, maybe around 9 o'clock. I finally fell asleep-ish, and then back and forth, tossing and turning all freaking night. And then Laura, she's in the next room, she was something with her bed or whatever, and it's like right up against the wall, and it's like scratching and making noises. I'm like, holy crap, I might go sleep in the trailer, even though it's minus 18 out. It's just ticking me off. So I'm like, I did not get any sleep last night, so I'm working on like maybe 3.5, maybe 4 hours sleep. So it was a long friggin' night, and it sucked. So anyways, we're gonna do what we can. I also got a funeral today, so I don't know. I gotta mostly put my effort into the funeral than to video stuff. But anyways, we got I need my little blowgun. What did I do with my blowgun? But anyways, we'll get you. Oh, there it is. That's on the welder here. So I got a vacuum. What I'm gonna do is blow out the crap, and then on this side I'm gonna have the vacuum hose. And hopefully that'll suck the crap back up. And maybe I'll just go over it first with the vacuum and see what the vacuum will actually suck. But anyways, here we go. Okay, the trailer's big in here, so I can't get you in a super great spot. It's going to have to be somewhere right in about lighter. Well, that didn't work too bad. It's sure a lot easier when it's thawed out rather than being all frozen and stuff. But that should allow these things to move a little better. Yeah, but they still get, you know, snow and ice and crap and stuff in it, so it makes them a little bit trickier to try to move, but that's not too bad. Okay, I guess I'll do up the other side here, and I'm going to put a little bit of something against my door here because the last little bit kind of got stuff blowing all over my door, so I'll have to clean all that off. But anyways, one sec here. Okay, side number 2. I'll give her some vacuuming maybe first. Get rid of some of the bigger-ish crap. Junk up here I want to vacuum up too at the red top. Oh crap, no, I can't reach the vacuum. There we go. bad ideas. Okay, so we're going to switch some lights here now. Now, there's nothing wrong with these lights. The LEDs are a little more intense, so you know how LEDs work. More intense, a little brighter. Use a quarter of the power, so that's one of them there. Made by Grote. They're supposed to be like super good. I've used them stuff before. Stop, tail, turn, LED high count. So I'll show you after, but you can see all the, well, I can't really see. But anyways, first of all, we got to get a tool to get in here. Get one side pried out and then the whole thing should pull out. So let's go find a tool. Okay, so what tool are we going to need for this? Well, I don't know yet. I've got a variety of tools, we'll say. A variety of tools. I wonder, will we get the light out with that? No, I don't think so. That's a little bit too big. Will we get the light out with that? Or that? Well, possibly, but still a little bit too big. What about this kind of tool? I think that's just being silly now. Actually, I think all the tool we need is just a little guy like this. Should be able to get in there and get them loose. Usually it's one side that'll let go, because they do actually, these grommet things do actually work pretty good, but if you happen to get one out of its socket, it is not fun to get it back in. So there we go. A little bit of moisture in there. I might clean all that up too. Check all their wiring. Looks kind of sweet. They're like plugs or something there. Made in Taiwan. And I don't really see a name on them, but anyways, these things, oh, they're a little different. I think it will work, but let's open this guy here. Normally they have like one solid plug that just kind of back on, but it almost seems to me like they've gotten away from them now. And this one, anyways, this trailer, it's got 3 small plugs. So that's interesting. Wow, they don't make that not confusing. There's a black and white coming here, and that's spliced into 2 plugs that are brown with a white stripe, solid brown. And the other one for the other side here is brown and white. Holy crap, you guys. Okay, so there's this new light. Nice Grote. You can see all the dewies in it. I haven't really got a way to light that up right now to show you, but as you can see, they do have some gooey stuff in there, but I think I'm going to put a little bit of my own on as well here. So let me go grab it. So this is dielectric grease, they call it. I'm just going to squirt some on. That helps keep moisture out, keeps the contacts from going corrody. Okay, so we have the same layout, so it looks good there. I'm going to put that one on first. Good. Just want to make sure I don't mess these up. Because normally it's just a plug, bang bang, done, you know. These 2 go there. I can find there. Come on now. There. And of course this one goes on this one there. think. Come on now. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could pour a little more of this crap in here, kind of thing. Really doing that's not going to do much. Okay, I wanted to kind of, well, I guess it's not going to really kill anything to be not white. Wow, they sure give you lots of extra wire in there with no, there's nothing protecting it. Hopefully it doesn't rust a hole through or rub a hole through it and then give me problems. Should be all in a, like a loomy thing. Okay, so sometimes this is fun too. And if you don't do it quite right, you'll, actually I do want to put it this way. If you don't get her quite right, you could push this stupid grommet in with the light. There. That's not too bad. Now I wanted to flip it because the groat name's up there, you know. It looks lazy and silly if you put it in upside down, so I'm glad I caught myself. Okay, next side. Okay, same as the other side, except now I know what tool to use, right? Ooh, there's a bit of water on this side. The trailer's all leaking, right? Ooh, look at her coming out. That's exactly why you want to put the dielectric grease on stuff. Whoa! Nelly, she's right full. Okay, this one I actually might try to get this grommet out of here, let her drain maybe for a little bit. Yeah, she's pretty full of water there. I'm not really super crazy, and just all that wiring sitting like that, but I think now they're making trailers with a sealed wire harness where it's all in like a, looks like a big extension cord. You know what, this wouldn't probably be too bad of an idea to drill a couple of holes along the back rail of this thing here. I mean, it's draining out, but there's a lip in here, right? That wouldn't be maybe a bad idea to put a couple of drainer holes in there. I could actually probably do that, but I don't really want to get a drill bit all twisted up with, that's funny it's not coming at the end. I guess it is, but a little end cap thing here. Where's that actually? Oh, it's welded on, I see. Yeah, what to do? Well, I guess I could punch a hole right through there. I don't know, we'll just get a drill bit and do one hole here maybe. Should have done the other side too, but I guess it's leaning this way. Alright, let's just punch a hole through. I got my air drill here. That's all I need for this. Now, should I go through this way or that way? If I go through this way, I might not leave a burr, right? On the inside here. Ooh. Come on now. No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's go this way. There we go, we're draining. Probably should do one on the other side, but I don't really want to pull all that stupid light out right now. That's working good. Draining. Good thing this is aluminum, eh? If that was metal and like that, oh, that would have been rusted out in like a year. There would have been holes coming out of her. That would have sucked. Wow, there's quite a bit in there. Might have to leave her for a bit. Anyways, yeah, I'll leave her for a few minutes. Even a bit of leaf crud coming out there now. Sweet. I'll leave her for a few minutes here. Let her drain. Okay, I got the yellow. Yeah. The yellow thing back in there, we'll call it. The grommet thing back in there. And we're gonna work on this light. Plastic don't taste too nice. So yeah, I don't exactly know what kind of greasy stuff they put on these things here, but I always give them a little bit extra. Okay, let's work maybe on this one first. Whoa, what do you guys got going on here now? Really? Okay, I do believe we should be good there. And groat is that way. It's not like it really matters, but you know. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I got no really good way of testing these things. Unfortunately, unless I hook it up to my truck, which is way up at the house, so that's not going to work. So next time we hook up the trailer, we'll have to just make sure our lights are working and stuff, and hopefully they are. It's kind of nice, these lights, because if you had a little bit of a problem, it's pretty much toolless to get out. Well, minus the little prying tools we were trying there, but overall, not too bad. So, okay, let's put this crap away, and we'll start putting this gate back on. Alright, so this gate come off while it was down. It was on the ground, so this is going to maybe sort of suck to get it back on. Because I don't have enough room here, I don't believe, to, I could come up a bit more with it. Hang on, boys, you're going for a ride on the trailer. Oh, that's it. Oh, you know what? I might have room now. Sweet. If I did, that would be awesome. It's actually not that bad. If it was steel, I wouldn't be able to do that. Now, also as well, between the two things here, it had a bunch of washers, I guess, to make it tight. I don't know how I'm going to get those back in by myself, if I don't kill myself. Go there, I need two over here, one of those there. Oh, those guys over there. So, gotta understand how to. Oops. Yeah. That one. Now I gotta try to thread on. Wash. Huh. Okay. Then I gotta try to fire in this washer. Holy friggin' crap, how the heck did they get that on there? Well, I don't know the best way to do this, but I think I'm gonna just tap it in. Maybe I should get this one started. This is not gonna be too much fun. That one's started. I think this side's got the room. Oh yeah. That other side, that's a bit tight. Well, that one's in. Get this This one started. Oh, the door's whistling. That one started. Oh, but this one, I don't know why it's so tight. Maybe that's why the tailgate was so tight going up and down. Well, it's even worse now. Let's see here. Boy, I don't know how I'm going to get that feller back in there. Oh, you hear that toot? That's my vault. I got to run. Oh, and freeze for a minute and set that up, so I'll be back. All right, well, funeral's all done. That beep there was the vault guy. Kind of thing, you know. That was the vault guy. And he came ready to set up, so I'm like, well, okay, let's get at her. So I ended up pretty much just staying back there the whole time. Okay, so trying to get this last washer back in here, but man, I don't know how they did her. Good. Okay. So these were just threaded on, no washers on these sides, so I will just do the same. Get in here. Well, before I was able to get that whole thing off because there's a bit of corrosion in there. I don't want to go wicked too tight. Okay, so that one's good. Let's go crank that one on, and we should be good. I think we should go back together. So yeah, funeral's all done. That was cold. That was really cold. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's just give that a little try. Ow. That hurt a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work. You guys come on over here with me. We'll put some legs down for you. Legs. You know, this old tripod I think is maybe getting tired, but it still works. There we go. Okay. Jimmy's back a little bit, and there, okay. So these little guys here, I just kind of tied them up on themselves here. That's the little gate holder dewey's. They're not bad, but they are starting to do what I figured they would start to do. And that is start to dry out a little bit, so I'll probably have to eventually replace them, which sort of kind of suck, but this is plastic here, but the other dewey here, I'll get you in a little closer here when we're buttoning this up here. And let me do the other side first here, and then we can do that side. So that's good, but yeah, these things snap into these little rubber pocket things here. I'll show ya. And they're not super too bad yet, but they are. I can feel them starting to get a little dryish. So I was kind of wondering if I should maybe be spraying some of my seal spray stuff that I put on the big trailer. And of course, these are starting to, you know, get sun rotty. There we go. That's how they hold up their tailgate. That's a freaking strong tailgate. Well, let me tell you, because I loaded the little Mini X off of that when I went and picked it up, and it worked good. It was really heavy, of course, and she didn't bend it at all, so you know, aluminum's pretty strong, but I'm like, whoa, that's pretty good. So that was awesome. But anyways, deck's just about drying. Well, some places almost dry. That's probably not going to be good on trying not to keep the wood from going rotten, because they should have left some gaps almost between. Or maybe, you know, I don't know, because the stuff's going to get sitting in the cracks there, and then it's going to rot that wood out. It won't take long either, but you know, I guess you could put some stuff on it, but I mean, you have to put stuff on it like every year, or maybe even twice a year, to keep that from doing that. And I'm not going to worry too much about it. But anyways, that other trailer I was kind of looking at too, it's more like a car hauler kind of trailer with, you know, dual axles. It does have the for cornflakes, the same axle as this one. It doesn't run springs, it runs the torsion axle. It's got torsions in it, which, if you don't know what a torsion axle is, I'll see if I can get out here and show you. It looks exactly the same as a normal axle. There's no springs though. If you see, there's no springs there. Inside that tube, there's some rubber dewies and a couple of weird looking funny shaped things that are opposite to where it's coming out here on that thing. So they work pretty good, and I don't know, it just bounces kind of weird, but it's probably because the trailer itself is so light. It just kind of sits there and vibrates down the road if there's nothing in it. If you got a good load of it, like an ATV or something, it's fine. But yeah, so that is that. I don't know what else I'm going to get into today. My brain is feeling fried kind of, but I want to have a look at this drill I picked up too. I haven't even opened it yet. So Milwaukee half-inch hammer drill, I think it was $179. I don't think it comes with any good little bits and pieces in the box, except, you know, the hard box and I'm gonna break this stuff here. Oh, where's my breaker Dewey? There he is. Taped up. 5-year warranty. Ooh, that's pretty good. If you don't use it, you get a 5-year warranty. More than likely. So I know for a while I've been needing to replace my my little hammer drill. It's been getting kind of worse and worse and worse. The more I've been, you know, using her and stuff. The drill part is fine, but the chuck part is getting kind of stupid, and yeah. So anyways, here we go. Grand unveiling of the Milwaukee half-inch hammer drill. Ooh, tomorrow. Don't you hate when I do that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just screwing with you. We're gonna do it Wednesday. No, I'm just kidding again. Actually, it'll be next week, this time next week. Join me next time this week, and we'll open this. No, I'm just kidding. I am screwing with you. Sorry. This is nice, eh? It's like all embossed, and then it's probably silk screened or something on there. Nice case. You could even lock it. Nice carrying handle. Okay, you ready? Ooh. Oh, look at these nice latches too, eh? They even got the Milwaukee stamp right on the latch. Pretty nice. Then you flip it up this way. Not so nice on that side. Okay, you ready for this yet? It's a nice red too, isn't it? I really like this red. They got a nice red, that's for sure. So, okay, enough screwing around. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, look at the number. This part number here. If you're interested, 537821, half-inch hammer drill. I don't know if that's the part for the box or the part for the hammer drill. Okay, that's enough for this crap. Let's get this open. Okay, here we go. Look. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. I like it a lot. And it comes with the little depth gauge Dewey. So if you only want to drill 4 inches or whatever, you put that in. That's pretty sweet. Okay, well, I'm gonna put you back on here. I'm so mean, aren't I? I know. I know. So, looks like a fairly nice longish cord. And I don't know, everything you get now, they put these little dewies on to protect the plug dewey, I guess. Now let's see there. It looks like it was plugged in once. Just a tester. You can see like little scory lines from the plug. So that's good, they tested at least. Here's your chuck adjusting dewey. No quick attach, we'll say, on this one. They sell Milwaukee, of course, down this place. They sell Makitas. They sell DeWalt's. They sell maybe Black & Decker too. I can't remember now. It's one of the other ones too. So, but we always rented the Milwaukees at our rental. And oh, does that do that too? Oh, it does. Sort of, maybe not. No, you got to do that. So that's a frickin' nice drill. Holy. Let me just grab my other one and we'll just do a little wee size comparison here. Well, there's quite a difference in the length there. I pretty much, actually, it's got to go back more. Yeah, back there somewhere. So yeah, that gives you, quite a bit more. There's quite a bit more casting here. It's just beefier, better drill, I guess you could say. So, sorry, Mastercraft, you did work very well for me. No complaints at all. But you're gone. Now, I'd like to get that shelf hung, but I really don't feel like listening to this thing bash and hammer today, but I do likely want to try it out here just to give her a spin. So let me grab a cord and we'll give her a spin. I'm sure it's going to hammer like crazy. It should be awesome. But I just really don't feel like hammering up that shelf today. I want to just go home, I think. Oh, they even got Milwaukee on their plugs. Sweet. So, 1 and 2, well, there's no instruction manual. Like, book thingy. Oh, maybe there is stuff way down in there. So 1 and 2, I presume... Let's hammer there. Let's just pull that out of the way. And then 2 should be, I think, straight drilling. No, that's hammer. Huh? Well, wait a minute. Oh, up here. Sorry, never mind. Huh. So it's speed 1 and 2. That makes sense. See, I'm all new to this, right? And there's a reverse on your handle here too. So now this, actually, I am concerned why they have a. I guess that's going faster. It's kind of hard to tell. It's so freaking loud. Wait till they stop before you switch gears. Okay, I'm going to watch the little Dewey here. See if one's faster than the other. Quite faster, so okay, so it's 2 speed too. That's cool. I thought that was a hammer action thing, but it's actually up here. Turn that to non-hammer, and it should be just drill. Or back to hammer, and then it. Woo, mama, that's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, and then the reverse is this thing here. So that's going. Yeah, that's actually forward there, and you can lock her on with the little button here. Cool. Better wait till she stops. I don't think I'm going to want to hammer in, too fast of a speed, so. Oh, okay. That's good. I like this box a little better, too, than the Master Scrap one. The Master Scrap one, or Master Crafts one, sorry, never seemed like it had enough room for everything to fit back in, and you're always getting the grommety thingy punched in the side of the thing here, this guy here, right? So, I mean, this drill still works fine. Oh. But she's just, you know, she's had a lot of run around the block. Still works good, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Hammers, but the chuck kept unloosening when you were hammering with it, so your bit kept coming flying out, and I think it was just not holding too well, so we replaced her. This should be a good little thing to maybe tear apart just to see how the hammering action and stuff works. Maybe we'll do that for the rest of the day, and I could just kind of sit here and mess around, you know, instead of having to think too much. Because my thinker thing isn't thinking too much like thinking now. So, well, of course, maybe unplug it first. And kind of a shame just to tear it apart because it does still work, but it does have issues. You know, yeah, I could have probably bought a new chuck for it and thrown that on, but I'm like, nah. So we need a really big Phillips. Hang on a sec. Okay, I also, when I was down at the store where I took the slip roll back, they sell a bunch of other tools and stuff, and I actually got another chop blade for my big chop saw here. Hopefully it's the right one. 1 inch. Yeah, I think that's it. It says it says German technology there. High quality TCT saw blade, German technology, but I am looking on here. There it is! German technology made in China. That disappoints me a little bit. That would be like this thing with that sticker. You know, German technology made in China. That would frickin' suck. That would be the worst move that company could ever do. Still, it is. Or steal! Okay. So we got a great big Mother Dewey guy here. Not turning yet. I'm gonna have to. Well, that's not gonna work. What the crap? How am I supposed to hold this thing? I wonder if I put the key in there, would that lock it up? Hang on, I gotta get my key for it. Maybe that would help lock it up. I don't really know. I've never had to take one of these apart, so I maybe bring myself another set of something here as well. Hang on a sec. Of course, I don't have my nice big vice grips here. They're up at the house. Of course. So yeah, I don't know if just putting this on here. Oh, no, what way is that thread too? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't actually really know or think I have to take this thing off of here, really. Oh, maybe it goes the other way. Oh, there we go. I think. There we go. Now getting the chuck actually off of here, I don't exactly know the best methods of that, because it's probably on one of those tapery kind of things, but I actually do have a tool. Bear with me, and I'll maybe do that for us too. It's a little crude, but well, she just gotta grab a hammer. She works on ball joints. It might work on this too, I don't know. Wow, stubborn. Yeah, smash the crap out of her! Stubborn, doesn't want to come off. What's up with that? I don't get it. I never had one off, so I don't know what I'm even doing this right. Oh, better not do that too much more. Oh, well, like I say, it doesn't really matter if it comes off or not, so let's just not. Okay, so yeah, I was starting to split the case open here. Oh man, I'm gonna need some Some tiny screws for that. Hang on a sec. Okay. I actually was sitting right behind you here on the Dewey, and it wasn't actually too bad. Let's see if we can keep doing that. Maybe take off my little tripod thing so I don't hit the tripod here. That's the little handle Dewey here. Yeah, that's better. Now I can get in and see what the heck I'm doing. Okay. We'll just start by removing some screws here. Put everything over there. Those two guys are out. Yeah, this is a pretty good drill. You know, I didn't pay a lot for it. I paid about half of what I paid for the other drill I just got here. And this one come with a bunch of parts and pieces, so you can kind of tell the difference, right? You know, this one will be a lot better hammer mechanism in it. It'll just be an overall better drill. Probably never need to replace it in my time, we'll say. Man, this freaking sucks so much when it's getting so dark, so fast, so early in the day. I really hate this time of year. Oh, it makes it such a freaking depressing day. I don't know, what can you do though, eh? Ugh. Move to the South Pole or wherever it is that's bright 3 hours of the day now. That might suck too though. But I guess you could just pull the blankets up over your head and, you know, whatever. See, I don't, you know, like I say, I don't really need to take this thing apart. I'd probably just fire it in the garbage, but there's still quite a few good little pieces and bits and pieces in that box. And the drill won't fit, I don't think, in that the box for this thing. It's too long, as we see in the comparison in there. So that sort of kind of sucks, but that's alright. It's got some few pieces. I don't really use a lot of them in that box though, so I don't know what to say. Okay. Now, I think this whole top piece should come off here. I don't think there's any of them funny hidden screws anywhere. It should just come right apart ish. There could be some hidden screws, you know, like under a, well, it won't be there because that's where the motor is, but you're gonna be a little stubborn, are ya? Are you now? Oh, there we go. That's what we have to do. Oh, see, yeah. There is a couple hidden screws here and there. See, one there, one there, one there. That's why this end was coming loose, but the rest wasn't. This is the color it's supposed to be. This nice blue color, and I got it, you know, from using it. It's all browny and gooey and nasty. As far as I know, there's no bits or pieces in here that's gonna zap me. As in, a microwave I tore apart once was a very bad idea. And I think I'm still maybe getting some long-term effects from that. I just touched something and then I shouldn't have. And basically I was trying to harvest magnets out of it, and I think I touched a capacitor or something in there. Man, it woke me up real fast. Didn't, you know, pass out or nothing. But definitely stay away from microwaves. They're not worth it. I guess the capacitor in their thing store a bit of juice to start the thing up first, and then away they go, right? Capacitors hold a lot of power. Yes, they do. Okay, we got a couple right up here too. Man, if I knew there's going to be this many screws, I would have got my the other drill gun out going and zing, zing, zing. Oh, wouldn't that have been an insult, eh? Freaking Milwaukee drill with the bit Dewey in it, taking apart the old Mastercraft. That would have been a slap in the face. Don't know if they would have liked that too much. I wonder if that drill actually, if the chuck threads on or something stupid too, because it's got a, you know, like a groove cut in that shaft. Maybe it does, I don't know. I don't think we really need to have it off anyways. Okay, now, I think if we got all the hidden screws, this other side should actually come off. Maybe not. There's probably about 300 things in here that are lined up now that aren't going to be lined up in a second here when we do get her apart. There we go. Well, there's a good helping of grease still in there. That's good, but there's lots of grease there, but none on the gears where they should be. So there you go. Now, as in the hammer mechanism, wow, there's like a wormy gear thing here and everything to run. Wow, I guess that's how they have to do it, eh? So it looks like this is your hammering mechanism right here. It looks like that's the hammer mechanism guy there. So when you switch, I guess that's supposed to, oh yeah, there you go. Kind of hard to sort of show you. Oh, it'd be better if, you know, if you're in frame too. How about that? Sorry, I didn't realize I had moved. So yeah, in here, this guy here, something must prevent something from, well, something prevents something from this moving down and contacting in here, because basically all it's doing is it's still driving. Oh, for cornflakes! Sorry, it's still driving off that worm gear. Then you can see when you push down, it mushes into the whatchamacallem gears there. And I guess, gosh, those would have to be a hardened thing too. I think this, no, it's not gonna all come out. Oh, for cornflakes! I know what's going on. Sorry. Yeah, see what's going on there? My tripod. Because I unloosened the little mechanism there to slide her up and down. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. So let's start this again. So this guy moves in and out there, and it contacts the little, there's little knurled things on each side of the gear and then one on here. And it kind of, now for some reason, this must intertwine with that other part, and it prevents it from coming down if you're just regular drilling. Oh, there's even a little washer guy here. So how does that work? There must be, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's hooked to anything. That just changes from your regular drill to hammer, right? So back here is, you know, your brushes and all your electric key motor stuff. That's what makes her heavy, is this guy here, and then there's copper windings in there. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Bearing back here for the motor to run on. There's probably one up here too. Oh, there's a screw there. Where the heck did that come out of? It's like a little short guy. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so never had a problem with a switch. Sometimes you'll have switch problems and the contacts and the switches don't want to, you know, bite or nothing or whatever. But I'm still not really too certain what's preventing it from not wanting to go down in here. Oh, there, see? There's a little knurly thing there. So now it's in drill mode. And then you flick around and then it comes down and it hits the little hammer things. Basically all it's doing is it's just riding up and down, making that kind of motion like 2 million times a second kind of thing. Okay, so there's, yeah, regular drill. And then she drops down into go mode, hammer mode. So that's pretty cool. Great big bearing up here. It's funny, there's a screw down in there too, and I really don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's holding the back side of this thing on. Ah, okay. The back cover, that makes sense. See, you just got to figure these things out. So that actually could probably just go back on down in here. So technically, it's probably not very safe, but you could plug that in and watch things run here. I don't know what's gonna... I don't think anything's gonna go too far, so let's grab our plug and we can kind of maybe see how she works. As long as you don't, you know, touch your tongue to nothing here, we should be okay. Should be okay. Now there was a key word there called should. Should be okay. Alright, I need a slurp of this crap. Oh yeah. Oh, decaf, yummy. Okay. Myself dragged back up here now. We are in hammer mode right now. So, we'll just give her a little juice here. That should. That's how she works. Not really too much to it. Now I'm still hammer there, so if it's over there, it should be regular drill mode. And then, oh, there we go. So that's basically all that does. Is it just hits those things and it's bumping over bump, and that's it. That's how she works. So I'm back here. I can just move this, I guess, here. Back here, it's pretty slick too. You can see how the brushes and stuff. So what's happening here is I'm juicing it, and it's putting power through these brushes and then through the motor part here. Oh, I can't remember all the names. I used to know them all too. My brain is totally freaking shot. But anyways, that all does come apart too. But these things here, I'm not going to touch it, but where the contacts are in here to the armature, I think that is, they'll get wore out, and then your drill won't work. It'll come on, it might start sparking, you know, be really messy, and be pretty fun, really. But so that's how that's working. There's magnets and a magnetic field in there too, and that's what actually makes it turn. So if you see the sparks, that's generally not a good thing. I mean, there is electricity going between the brush and, you know, the contact there. Also, these contacts might get dirty and might not work too well. Usually it's the brushes that wear out, but it depends what environment you're using it to. See if we can get some sparks here, ready? That's awesome. It's starting to smell like melty hot and stuff. So there's also the cooling fan here. That'll swirl and suck air out, you know, and keep the motor cool, which it's not really hot now, but after you run it for a while, she won't take long. It'll heat up. Okay, unplugged. Juice is off. I don't know if we want to take this apart too much more, but I wouldn't mind showing you the innards maybe of it. But I think I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I'm almost out of battery here anyway, so. But now to get the rest of it apart, I think mostly the whole thing should just kind of come out. Kind of, sort of. I probably have to pull the brushes out. Oh, they were starting to come out on me. Pull the brushes out there, and then the rest I think should just kind of flop right out. As far as I know, I don't think there's anything else really holding anything down here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the motor out first, and then the drill part will come out after because of that little worm gear here. It's kind of keeping everything all together. So probably running it like we just did probably wasn't a good idea, but it was fun. Why not, eh? Oh, that sounds nice. Now that's just the brush clicking between the little grooves in this thing. So, oh crap, I am almost out of battery. Okay, we better shine her off, boys. Well, that's about her for today. We'll maybe tear that drill apart tomorrow. Maybe if I'm feeling better, if I get some frickin' sleep tonight, I'll maybe put that shelf up tomorrow. We'll try the new drill out. Yeah, just the last 3 days have been just HE double hockey stick for sleeping. And it sucked because I've had problems before where I wasn't getting enough sleep, and I had some pretty good health problems, we'll say, and I don't want to be falling into that again. So hopefully tonight I can, I'll try going to bed maybe a little bit, well, my normal time. I went probably too early last night, but I just did not feel like staying up anymore. I'm like, go with this, I'm going to bed. So went to bed, but and then of course, you know, you're up at like 3 a.m. ready to go. It's like, well, actually it was pretty much all night ready to go, but just, oh, it was horrible. But I kind of think it's partially because I've kind of got a cold. Now I don't really have much for symptoms for a cold other than I'm feeling kind of achy and, you know, just not coughing or sore throat or nothing like that, but I've been popping the cold effects pills, trying to battle it off, because this is the time of the year you get colds, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start popping them. And I think it's sort of been helping, but it's just kind of barely hanging there, and it's just enough to kind of screw you up. That's probably what half the problems with the sleep are. So, but hopefully tonight we'll get a good one and go from there. So yeah, we'll maybe try to hang that rectangular shelf up tomorrow and go from there. Start loading her up. We've got everything we need. It's all sitting there. I just got to do her. So, but anyways, that's about it for today. I do apologize to you for Farm Sim Saturday, last Saturday. I don't know what happened. It rendered fine. You know, the only time I really kind of watch the footage is when I compile it onto the rendering program. So I rendered it, uploaded it, and it looked fine on the rendering program. So I don't know what happened, why it was jumping back and forth, but it's weird. I don't know. We'll figure it out and redo, you know, do another Farm Sim Saturday for this Saturday coming and go from there. But anyways, I better rock. Battery's not looking good here. It's a longer sort of day than I kind of thought it was, I guess. But anyways, we'll catch you tomorrow and then see what else we get into tomorrow. I don't know yet. Maybe start working on Ripper Tooth too. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.